going to run through with you today some evidence that I've learned about using acupuncture in the addition to Western medicine techniques in order to try and help dogs respond from orthopedic disease. Using the term acupuncture is probably incorrect. I should be using the term dry needling, as I'm a Western practitioner, a Western veterinary trained practitioner, using some Eastern medicine techniques to heal. This is Sammi, and Sammi is an overweight Labrador, but she also has chronic osteoarthritis. She's a young dog, she's only 6 or 7, and she has developed some arthritis in her front legs, generally from overactivity, from jogging the Bondi Bronte. And so I'm going to we've used some acupuncture techniques, and in essence the dog is not lame anymore. And what I want to demonstrate today is how she responds to acupuncture. She's had it about 4 times, and show that actually it's a very soothing technique. My acupuncturist taught me that you need to have the intention to heal, and hence we're in my consult room. It's nice and quiet. We spend a lot of time soothing the dogs down. We use some music, maybe that's more for me, but it helps in the concept of an intention to heal. The first point that I use in acupuncture is the point which is the third eye that people talk about. And in dogs it has been shown that the third eye is located on the top of their head. And this is a calming point. And we slide a needle in, straight in there. And I found that dogs, just purely dogs that are anxious, it helps calm them down. These dogs are used to what I'm doing now, and they've had it done several times before. The next point I'm going to use is a point that is a universal healing point for bones and for ligaments. It's called bladder 11. I think it's important to know that a dry needle person, a person who's practicing dry needling, is using points from what is glorified as a cookbook to help these dogs. So we're introducing the needle just here. And you can see that's going very deep down, straight towards the spine. And Sammy's not responding at all. The concept of acupuncture or dry needling is about energy processes. I can't explain energy processes, but I do believe that dry needling, or in this case, or acupuncture, has a real role to play in what we do and how we treat. It's very interesting to note that often the locations that are sensitive when we go and have a massage are actually acupuncture points. And if you believe in the concept of Eastern medicine, you believe that they are stagnation points. And it's really interesting in this dog, we call them trigger points in dogs, the points where the dogs respond to pain. And if we go past what our x-ray shows us, and we go past what we currently think in a Western viewpoint that we must be able to fix it with drugs, we often get some really interesting results with trigger point therapy as well as acupuncture. At VetHQ, I treat dogs with acupuncture, and Dr. Tamara Carlin treats dogs I dry needle, and Dr. Kamara Cullen does acupuncture.